This is a battle versus Hades from the MV clan. I start off with Jump Up, and he starts off with a Hippodon, a Sleep Powder, he recalls that Hippodon sends out his Jirachi. I set up Leech Seeds. U turns out. He sends out a Metagross and I sub up. I use Giga Drain because I forgot to put leftovers on this Jump Up. The Agilities. He goes for the Thunder Punch to break my substitute. I set up a Leech Seed on his Metagross. He goes for the Meteor Mash to kill me. I send out my Infernape and Fake Out. I get my health back from the Leech Seeds. I go for it. No, he goes for an EQ because he used Agility. Takes me down to my Focus Sash. I use Flamethrower. His Metagross gets taken down. Sandstorm kills my Infernape. He sends that Jirachi back out, and I send out my Crobat. He goes for the Thunder Punch. He's Scarfed. Takes over half. I Heat Wave him. Does decent damage. I send out E-Virus facing the T-Punch and get the Motor Drive boost. He recalls that thing and sends out his Hippodon. I Thunder Punch, it missed. I just go for a nice punch here, do some damage. He stays asleep. I recall E-Fire and go back to Crobat. He stays asleep. He sends out Empoleon. I go for an Air Slash. He doesn't do anything. I confuse Ray. He gets hurt by his confusion. I go for a Heat Wave because I know it'll do more than an Air Slash. He hurts himself in confusion again. I go for another Heat Wave. And I take out his Empoleon. He sends that Jirachi back out again and Iron Heads and kills my Crobat. Metagross comes in, he sends out a Vaporeon, a Bullet Punch, he does nothing. I recall Metagross to send E-Fire out. He wishes for no reason. He recalls that and sends out his Jirachi, but he's gonna die from Thunder Punch. He sends his Hippodon back out, Ice Punch it. He wakes up and EQs. E-Fire gets killed by EQ. I send Metagross out and go for a Meteor Mash. He lives the Meteor Mash and slacks off. I just explode here so I can take him out. He sends out a T-Tar, I send out Heatran. He goes for Stone Edge, but it misses. I go for an Earth Power. It takes about half of his HP. He goes for another Stone Edge, this one hits. But I know I can take it. I go for another Earth Power. This T-Tar goes down. Since that Vaporeon back out and he protects. The Dark Pulse has a flinch rate, so I was hoping for a crit and a flinch here at the end. I go for a Dark Pulse. It does not get a crit. He goes for a Surf. I survived it with 16 HP. He uses Protect here, so the Dark Pulse misses. I go for a Dark Pulse. I get a critical hit and a flinch hacks. And then a Sandstorm takes him out and I end up winning this battle. That guy is a good trainer, but just that hacks at the end gave him the loss. Please comment, rate, and subscribe.